The GoKart will make it easier for you to travel on public transport. There will be no need to stop and search for change to buy a ticket. You can simply touch your card to the reader and keep moving. It's easy to travel when using GoKart. Simply touch your card to a reader at the start and the finish of your trip, and the fare will be calculated and deducted automatically for you at the completion of your journey. GoKart readers have been installed across the Translink network, onboard buses and ferries, and at train stations. When touching your GoKart to a reader, this is what may happen. Ensure the card is held less than 10 centimetres away from the Translink logo on the reader. Hold the card still for a few seconds so it can communicate with the reader. If the card is moved too quickly, it won't work. Look for the green, amber or red lights. A green light will indicate a successful touch-on for adult users, and an amber light will show for concession travellers. An error will prompt a red light. Listen for the single beep for adults and 2 beeps for concession. If there is an error, you will hear 3 short beeps. You will receive an error message if your card has insufficient funds or if there is a problem with your card. For assistance when this occurs, call Translink on 131230. When travelling on the train, simply touch your card to the reader on the platform at the start of your trip and touch off at a card reader as you exit the station. It is important to remember to touch on and off at the beginning and end of each leg of your trip. If you are travelling through one of our major stations, you may encounter smart card gates. When approaching the gates, ensure you are following the green directional arrows to touch your card to the reader on the correct side of the gates. When you touch your card successfully, the gate will open and you can proceed to your destination or connecting bus or ferry service. When travelling on the bus, simply touch your card to the reader at the start of your journey and touch off at a card reader when you get off. You can use the readers at the front or back door of the bus to get off, but you can only touch your card on at the front. You can top up your GoKart balance using the new fare machines. To do this, select the Add Value button on the screen of the fare machine and follow the prompt to touch your card to the target. When this is selected, you will need to choose from one of the preset amounts to be added to the card. You will then have the choice of EFTPOS debit or cash to add value to your card. Credit cards are not accepted at this stage. Once you select your payment method and add value to your card, you will be prompted to touch your card to the target again to ensure the funds are directed to your card. If this is not done a second time, there may be delays in transferring these funds to your card. If you have problems when topping up your card, call 131230 for assistance. The GoKart makes it easy for you to transfer between all types of transport within the Translink network. Simply touch off at the end of one trip and then touch on at the start of the next. You can check your card balance in a number of ways. Using the new fare machines, you can view the last 10 transactions on your card. To do this, simply touch the Check Balance button on the screen of the fare machine and follow the prompt to touch your card to the target. When this is done successfully, you will see your card details and a brief transaction history come up on the screen. When you have finished viewing your transaction history, press the silver Cancel button to complete this check. If you are a registered cardholder, you can also go to www.translink.com.au/go to view a more detailed transaction history.